Hi, I'm Daily Life. Um, Bringing you another video. It's been a while, but I'll get onto that. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. And Christ, what am I doing today? Um, Leave any comments in the comments section. Should be really helpful. I've been struggling for ideas of content. I've got a list, but actually doing something that I think would entertain people. See, I've lost a list of things there, but something that would actually entertain people, I was really sort of struggling with. And I thought to myself that I will do a video, one to sort of fill the gap that I haven't done a video for a while, get me back into it, and two, talk about stuff I won't talk about because that will inevitably whittle down the subjects. Most of the things that I won't talk about are current affairs type stuff and my personal opinion on those subjects aren't necessarily the most popular. I mean, I'm not a book burning, goose stepping Nazi or anything, but the cancel culture that we have and the sort of I can't think of a phrase for it. All the Karens that you have out there, and people get offended. The culture of people getting offended by the slightest thing that a week ago you wouldn't have got offended by. So I'm not going to talk about COVID because there's enough shit on the media about COVID and it's fucking boring. I'm not talking about Black Lives Matter because that's just a can of worms which I don't want to get into. I'm not going to talk about the general election in America because that's going to be all over the news in tomorrow. And all of these things that we are talking about or not talking about, these are the things that make people sad and unhappy and depressed. So I'm not going to talk about it. My light is doing strange things. Possibly because I've got, I don't think, where is it? I've got very difficult light in here. I've got a candle over there as well. So yeah, I'm not talking about current affairs because it just winds people up, and I don't want to get shouted at over the internet. So that's three things not to talk about. But I'll kind of hint towards those things later on. The reason why I haven't done a video in such a long time, not such a long time, maybe a couple of weeks, is because I've been playing a game. And this game, for the people who don't know, is Red Dead Redemption 2. I had to look. It's got a online mode where you can be a cowboy. You can do various jobs around the imaginary 1899 part of America that they've used. It's made by Rockstar, who did GTA, and they are good, fun games. It's one of those games where I didn't think you could get addicted to. It's not like Pokemon Go, or it's not like World of Warcraft, or it's not a poker game. But that's what it meets the criteria in a sort of roundabout way for it, like addictive qualities. You don't necessarily get armor or weapons that are slightly better than the armor or weapons that you had before. So there's no incremental growth that people who play World of Warcraft get addicted to. It's a slower game than World of Warcraft or Pokemon Go. The achievements that you acquire, they take a lot more work to achieve. So I can see that's part of the growth, the part of the game, the part of the addiction that is the sort of I've achieved something. And all of these games fulfill a criteria if you haven't got a lot going on in your life at the moment, at that time. I've not got. I've just come back from France, planning my next steps when this whole COVID bollocks is done. And while all that's happening, I'm spending my free time staring at a horse's ass on my TV, which there's something soothing about the quietness of the game. It's not always racing cars or pitched battles. Most of the time, you're navigating around forests or cliff tops or wherever you are trying to find what you're looking for. And they've got a rather good thing where you can catalogue animals that you find. So it's kind of like Pokemon Go in that respect. And you can, as each animal has 5 tick boxes, and there's 10 animals on a page, and then there's 10 pages, so like 100 odd animals that you have to find. And to make it even better, there are legendary animals which will either kill you as soon as look at you or run away really quickly, so you have to be paying attention. And the anticipation as you wander around, and then when you see its little marker on the map, you think, oh, you get excited, and then the adrenaline picks up and you start sweating and you get excited, and you're trying not to fuck it up, and you're going around and then you get it, and you the payoff is awesome. I don't know. It sounds like an addict talking. um, it. I've got like 3 things that are keeping me going in all this isolation COVID stuff, and this game is one of them. So yeah, I love it. I love it to a degree. If I can, how do I change my? No, I don't know how to do it. But I've made. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you. You get a map, a paper map within the game, and I've drawn where like the legendary fishing places are and where the legendary creatures live, and I've ticked them off when I've got them, and yeah, so it's like my chart of progress, and yeah, and it's got to a point where I've ordered a new map so I can tidy this one up, get it. I bought new markers so I can. It's There's that geek element that I have, but it's you've got to keep yourself sane, and you've got to keep yourself motivated at this time, especially with Christmas coming up and the new year, and evenings are getting darker quicker, and the weather's shit, and so this helps with my mental state, if you like. It's November, just started November, and if we're being put into lockdown on Thursday, which nobody knows, I'm going to probably do some sort of physical challenge. Not like sober November, but sober October, because the idea was there, but then I had a migraine and it took me ages to recover from that. So this will be my second go at it. And I don't know whether to do, say, 100 press ups a day, spaced out throughout the day. So you do 10 in the morning, 10 at nappy break, 10 at lunch, 10 at 2 o'clock, 10 at 3 o'clock, 10 at, and so on. Because I'm getting a bit man boobs, big tum, probably because of all the shit I'm eating. But so that's one option, and it's indoors as well, so I don't have to go out into the howling wind and rain. But I don't know. I'll see. I've got Thursday. I'll start something. Whether I don't want to walk every day because that'll just knacker my already knackered feet. So I think a press up thing might be a good thing. But yeah, um, don't know what else to say. Beard. Let's trim a beard. Um, Everybody who sees this, I just want you to stay safe, stay well, stay happy, stay mentally sound, and you all need. No, again, this is me giving my opinions to people who don't necessarily want or need my opinion. And this is a flaw that I have that's been pointed out to me. You need to find something to keep yourself going in this climate, whether it's a physical challenge of a daily routine, or you're gonna learn a new language, or you're gonna build a big kit of some description, or um, you're gonna you're gonna start journaling, or you're gonna start not eating cake or some shit like that. I don't know. Something to focus all your energy on, something productive or something not detrimental. So don't start taking up smoking cigarettes or weed for the month, because that's not going to do you any good. You should make this time a time of reflection and a time of bettering yourself. Live your best life. That's what people say, isn't it? That's a nonsense. You can live your best life, but just find something. For people in England or people in France, all that fucked up hole that they call America. You're all going to need something to keep yourself happy, especially in winter. Summer, it's not so bad, but yeah. Luckily, I've got. Not everybody has people to talk to or confide in, or who understands you or you can open up to. But I have these people, so I consider myself blessed or lucky or luckily blessed. I don't know. And these people have been getting me through this. I think I can deal with most things pretty well without sort of falling to my knees and crying or scatting out and lumping somebody in the face. But everybody's got their limits, and it's nice to put trousers on occasionally. I mean, I've been in tracky bottoms and hoodies since I've been back in England, and only every so often I put a pair of trousers on, or between my tracky bottoms and my running shorts. I don't really dress up because there's no reason to. But if that's the thing that you want to do, you want to do your hair, put makeup on, put some nice clothes on, and just go around the block. That's something to do. Do your hair in different styles, or I mean, I've got enough acrylic paint out there. I might paint my nails one day because I'm bored. Passes the time between pointless, doesn't it? And University Challenge. Um, I'm rambling now, but I haven't had a YouTube ramble for a while. Um, my new map comes tomorrow, so I'll do a video about my new map because why not? And I'll show you how much I've been doing on my painting of my mech because I haven't done a hobby progress for a while, and I'll talk more about my not fitness challenge but just what I'll do. And I'm planning to sort of sit up and watch the elections because it's possibly going to be the only decent TV on for a while. So, yep. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. I've been Daily Life, and I'll see you all another day.